But yeah, if you have not heard in regard to the new show, one of the best shows that I ever, had a chance to grow up on. And if you don't know what I'm talking about A Different World. Yes, a reboot is coming, a new cast is coming. Not necessarily trying to reenact the old characters. However, there's going to be a new freshman class that will come in. And for those who don't know anything about A Different World, basically it was about a black HBCU, the experience of being a student at a black HBCU, the experience of teaching at a black HBCU, and then all things that come with being at a black HBCU. For me, I love everything about this. Number one, because just growing up, looking at A Different World, it was so impactful in my life. Basically, it motivated me to go to college. It motivated me to go to an HBCU. It motivated me to want to be in a fraternity. And it just motivated me to want to be around like-minded individuals that look like me and I can relate to as well. So yeah, I'm just excited about this whole new adventure. And also too, if you don't know, of course, in the original executive producers, you did have Debbie Allen that played a part. And in this one, this new freshman class, you also have Debbie Allen being an executive producer. One thing that I do hope, though, for this new one is that they do continue to touch on sensitive topics. Because we all know, if you had a chance to watch it, a lot of topics that were concerning the black community and just in general was being talked about. One of them being HIV/AIDS. I don't know if you all remember Tisha Campbell's, her character when she came in and played a part. She was a student who, unfortunately, her information came out that she had AIDS, and I believe she was actually born with it. But around that time, there was so much misinformation about this virus, and I feel as though that episode shedded a lot of light, a lot of positive light. Also too, the domestic violence talked about with Gina. I don't know if you all remember her character. She was like the new freshman class that came in back in the 90s that Dwayne Wayne and them were able to actually teach, but she was in a relationship with her boyfriend and it was actually abusive. So they were able to actually touch on that. They touched on the Rodney King verdict. That was one of the best episodes. I don't know if you all had a chance to watch that, but when I tell you that episode was awesome, talked about racial injustices, talked about slavery, just all those things that impacted your life as a black student, or just impacted your life as someone who was a black male or a black female. So I am excited about this new freshman class coming in. And if you don't know the cast and characters, here they are. You have one, Malia Jo Moon as the lead. If I'm not mistaken, she's going to actually be playing Dwayne Wayne and Whitley's daughter. So even with that, I'm excited. Number one, because we may have a chance actually to see Dwayne Wayne and Whitley come on an appearance. Then you have, what's the other name here? You have Chibukum Uche as Kojo. Forgive me if I did the name wrong. Then you also have Cornell Young as Shaquille, Jordan Aaron Hall as Amir, and Elijah Kai as Rashida. And if you don't know who that is, Elijah, that is Pam, Tashina Arnold's daughter. When I tell you the apple didn't even fall from the tree, it is still up there with her mom. Like, when I tell you they are two of a kind, she's just Tashina Arnold 3.0. I promise you. When I tell you she is a quadruple threat, sing, dance, act, just all of the above. Then you also have Kennedy McClure. So hopefully with these characters, of course, which I believe they're not trying to refine the old characters so they can, remake those. No, basically these characters are going to have their own identity. So I'm really anxious to see what will be brought to the table, what new is coming about. Also, one of the things that I would love to see is Jennifer Lewis come back. I mean, she could come back and continue the dean of students. I mean, just the vibrant, just the vibe, the joyfulness that she was able to bring to the scene, the knowledge, the comic relief. I would love to see that. I would love to see Freddie. You know, she became a lawyer. So I would love to see her come back as a professor of law, or just to come and give some type of advice or be a mentor. I would love to see Kimberly come back. You know, she went to med school. I'm sure she became a doctor and she did her thing. She could come back as, you know, dean of medicine or something like that. I would love to see Ron, you know, he was restaurant owner, club owner. Maybe he could have an establishment right outside the school where the kids can go, and, you know, that could be their hangout spot, and he could kind of like mentor them, just like Vernon did, give them some wise information. But I would love all that. Would you like for anyone to come back that, you know, you liked in the previous cast as well? Let me know in the comments. So like I stated, I can't wait to see this. I hope they continue to touch on sensitive subjects. And those who had previously watched this television show, what were some of your favorite episodes? Do you even remember? Did this even have an impact on your life? Did it motivate you to go to school? Did it motivate you to be in a fraternity or a sorority? What was it? And also too, are you glad to see that it is coming back with new, fresh faces? So let me know in the comments. You already know I like for you to be in the know, just as well as myself, to stay in the know, as well as keeping your head on a swivel. So yeah, like I said in the comments, or like I'm saying, go ahead, give me some comments, let me know what you think. All right, let's go.